With advances in technology, today's teens are facing issues that no previous generation has ever seen. A local nonprofit organization has made their mission to make sure that Polk County teens are prepared for a bright future and always have someplace to go. All the details are coming up on Polk Place. Welcome to Polk Place. I'm your host, Jeremy Morady, and with me today is Jose Vieira, who's the Teen Center Director, and with him is Israel Marino, who is also one of the student leaders there at the center. Welcome, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks so much for coming in. I want to talk to you guys a little bit about what you do down there at the Teen Center and kind of what programs are available that you have for the community.
Okay, yes, well, basically we're a teen center located in Eloise, which is predominantly a Mexican area. And so we provide that community as well as we open it up to other communities around. A teen center, it's free, where they can get tutoring, they can get life skill classes, career building classes, as well as just general mentoring and different things in life. So.
Okay, how long have you guys been going on now?
Well, the center originally basically started in 2012, and the teen program really launched off earlier this year. Okay. So it's still basically brand new.
All right, so still kind of getting the word out a little bit.
Yes.
What do you guys do there? How do you attract teens from the community?
Well, honestly, that community is such a tight-knit community that it's all word of mouth right now. And so mainly what we have is students that are relatives, and they're bringing in their relatives in there and best friends and stuff like that. So that's mainly how we're getting our core group. And then now that the new school year started, we're getting some outsiders, I guess you could say, some friends from the outside of the community.
Okay, so. Kind of Winter Haven area,
Cypress Gardens,
out, yeah. Okay. What's the response been like? Because I'm from the area. I'm born and raised in Polk County, and never really knew of a teen center type of in that Eloise area. That it's kind of been lacking, really.
I do a survey with a lot of the students when they first come into the program, just to kind of get their opinion, why they're there, what brings them there. And so what I get a lot of in those surveys is that it's a place where they believe they can stay out of trouble, and where they believe that they can actually get something out of life. So it's these kids are at a stage in their development, I call it maturity. They're very mature for their age, and so they reach out and go to a place like this because they understand that there's a need, and they're trying to fulfill that need in this center. Okay. So it's a very interesting type of work that we have to deal with in the students, the maturity level that they're at. So.
Now, with the I know it's a teen center. Do y'all limit on the ages for folks to come in?
Yes, sir. It is 18, so 18 is the limit, but then we actually start them as young as 12, 13, depending on their maturity level.
Okay, so kind of coming in the preteen years.
Right.
And, coming in. Well, can you talk a little bit about some of the programs you guys have there? Yes,
sir. We have a music program, which we have actual 2 buildings. So one building is dedicated to the teaching and to the workshops and tutoring and stuff like that. The other building is more of a music studio. And we do everything from teaching how to play guitar, how to play piano, and also how to record. So we have the recording art side, which we have a recording studio.
So you get more of the technical aspects of it. Okay.
So just in case we have students that aren't necessarily musicians, they can still learn how to be engineers if that calls their attention, or even music production. So we get into every different type of avenue when it comes to music. I personally have been doing music production for over 6 years. I've worked at Plush Studios in Orlando and different studios. So I've had the experience to be able to bring to them knowledge that they had no idea about. And this guy already at age 15 knows how to run studio sessions and stuff like that.
All right. Yeah. Well, what's it been like for you, Israel?
It's been pretty crazy. He basically taught me everything I know about running the studio, like studio engineering, about how to set it up as far as taking the equipment and just like putting it all together. And what basically what I do is it's better yet. It's been pretty fun as far as like with dealing with recording. I even recorded some of his songs, and I have a paper that like a flyer in a way to bring in customers, and
to learn a little bit of the advertising side.
Yeah.
All right.
And some of the business side of it.
Okay. Now, which did you get into first? More the engineering or the musical side?
Me personally, I like to start with the engineering side.
Okay. How about you, Israel?
I like engineering.
The engineering side?
Yeah.
Now, what brought you into it with did you like the music and you wanted to learn more about that, or were you kind of a gearhead type of guy that liked the electronics?
What brought me in really was like I like kind of write stuff down, and basically what brought me into that was being able to the idea of recording it, and really it just clicked. If I learned how to record, then I could record myself by getting my own equipment and stuff like that.
Okay. How'd you hear about the center?
I live down the street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty easy, kind of pass
Yeah.
along. All right. So how long have you been going there now?
After fifth grade summer for me. Ever since
I would
then.
say, yeah, basically when it started, 2012, when the center first basically started reaching out to the youth in general.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, what kind of differences has the center made in your life? Because I know just Eloise area has been, parts of it have been fairly rough, and I know it's going through quite a transformation now. Different community projects coming in, stuff like the center, whole bunch of new construction projects going on. I know we also had the lighting project and a whole bunch of different things. But that's all pretty much in the present. What has it meant to you?
It means a lot, especially for like me. It kept me out of trouble. Like if there wasn't for that, for me being productive and going to the resource center, I would have been roaming the streets, and that's what I would have did. And it also means a lot to me because for the younger generation, especially my siblings, I don't want them having to just like roaming around. Mm-hmm. There's actually a place where they could go to be productive, and that really means a lot to me.
I know you guys have a lot of other projects too going on too.
Yes. So basically what we started doing with the program, once I stepped in, I started getting their feedback, what they want to know, what these teens are going through. Mm-hmm. And I started listening to the community. And what surprised me was a lot of them wanted to be entrepreneurs. A lot of them wanted to know how to start businesses. And a lot of them had aspirations to go into college and further their education, but a lot of them had a low self-esteem about that due to funds and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So we had this program that we're starting called the Young Boss Program. And basically, it's taken us the whole summer to get to this point where they have a mindset where they want to be boss-like. They want to learn how to perform managerial type of tasks. They want to advance themselves in a way not just like the norm. They want to excel. And so this program requires them and it pushes them to obtain a 3.5 or higher GPA, to have exemplified 14 leadership traits, which he doesn't know this, but now he's doing it. The 14 leadership traits are actually based off of the Marine Corps leadership traits. Mm-hmm. So it's very structured, and okay. And they have to exemplify, understand, know it, show it, not just in school, not just at home, but at the center as well. And we also make sure that they are accountable I get in touch with their parents, teachers, also just to make sure that they're being held accountable and that they're showing these leadership traits. If they do those 2 things, which it may sound like only 2 things, but it's going to be tough, they will get $500 at the end of the program, which is a 6-week program. $500 that's going to their pocket.
Wow.
Because not only are we telling them we care, this is important, but now they're getting paid basically to be good students and good leaders. And I think that that's the best way that we could really try to impact these teens, is not only just tell them what to do, but show them and reward them when they do the right thing. So that's the Young Boss program. It's going to be a 6-week intensive program, and as soon as it's done, the ones that meet the criteria, they will get $500.
Well, looking forward to see how that turns out. So now, anybody wanting to get involved with the Teen Center, what do they need to do?
Well, get in touch with Arts Ensemble. We have the Eloise Resource Center is probably the best way I can direct somebody. Just come to the Resource Center, let them know that you want to get involved in the team program. They'll either direct you to Jane or me. Okay. And I like to basically deal with people directly, because Jane basically gives me the center to do with what I want. And so realistically, if you get in touch with me, I'm going to find some way where you can help out, whether it's funding, whether it's tutoring, whether it's program building, and if you have ideas that you would like to bring to these students, we'll pitch it to them. If they like it and they want to do it, we'll do it with you as well. So
sounds good. Well, guys, thank you so much for coming in. Sounds like you're doing some great work.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. The Arts Ensemble Education Foundation's Teen Arts and Life Skills Center offers homework tutoring, job readiness programs, and a teen recording studio. These programs work together to prepare students for greater problem-solving skills, enhance creative thought processes, college, and the workforce. Located at 690 Snively Avenue in Winter Haven, EVAC is host to outreach programming that utilizes the arts as a tool to bring kids to life skills training, better grades in school, and safe fun in a creative atmosphere. For more information, you can give them a call at 863-845-2984 or look them up on the web at www.artsensemblehealingarts.com.